You've been stopped for DUI, and the officer asks you to follow their finger with your eyes. What is this test, and can it even be passed? That is the subject of today's Peach State Lawyer video blog. Hello, I'm attorney Scott Smith, and today I'm standing in our mock trial courtroom. We're talking about being asked out of your car after only having 2 drinks. The officer asks you to face him, and with your hands by your side, feet shoulder width apart, and he pulls out a pen light or his finger. He begins to ask you if you're wearing glasses or contacts, or if you've had any recent head injuries. You're about to perform the horizontal gaze nystagmus test. It's commonly known as the HGN test, or in the DUI world, the eye test. What is this test? The horizontal gaze nystagmus test was originally designed by optometrists to diagnose medical issues within your eyes. The test checks for the involuntary jerking of the eye as your eyes move side to side, horizontal to the floor, and when you're following an object. Researchers determined that some substances, particularly ethyl alcohol and other central nervous system depressants and inhalants, and the drug PCP, can cause horizontal gaze nystagmus in your eyes after use. The test, when properly performed, looks for 6 clues of impairment. In Georgia DUI investigations, this test is the first of the standardized field sobriety evaluations. Before the test can be performed on anyone, the officer is supposed to make sure both of your pupils are of equal size and your eyes move together from side to side. If you're having any eye issues, the officer is supposed to discontinue the test immediately. The clues are established in pairs. There are 3 tests performed that look for clues of impairment. The first test, called lack of smooth pursuit, is performed by the officer moving his finger back and forth across your field of vision, checking for nystagmus in both eyes as his finger or pen light is moving. Because your eyes work together, each clue will be present in both eyes. If the officer says they notice a clue in one eye but not the other, the test would not be valid. The second test is called distinct and sustained nystagmus at maximum deviation. It is where the officer moves his finger to the edge of your field of vision and holds his finger there for a minimum of 4 seconds to determine if your eye continues to exhibit sustained jerking when it is fixed on the object at the edge of your field of vision. These tests are designed to build upon each other, so you should never see clues present for distinct and sustained nystagmus and maximum deviation unless the clues are present for lack of smooth pursuit. The third and final test is called onset of nystagmus prior to a 45-degree angle. The test is performed by the officer moving his finger slowly from the center of your field of vision until they reach a 45-degree angle. When the officer begins to see nystagmus, they are supposed to stop their finger and hold it to confirm the existence of the sustained jerking of the eye. That's it. That's the entire test. There's nothing you could do to pass it. It's all about the involuntary jerking of the eye and trusting that the officer in his report has documented his observations accurately. As you can imagine, there are things an experienced attorney can look for to determine whether the tests were performed correctly. If the tests are not performed correctly, an experienced Georgia DUI attorney can ensure the test should not be admitted into evidence or at trial against you. Have you recently been arrested for DUI and asked to take this eye test? Do you have questions about the test? We're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to talk to you. Call us today for a free consultation so we can properly evaluate your case. Our telephone number is 404-581-0999. Thank you.